as we talked about, it's not the worst thing to have people turn on you because it makes you, it builds resilience.
Yes.
You know who your real friends are. You fall back on your talent. You lean on your talent. You lean on the things that you can do better than anyone else, and you try to make those even better. You have to be more effective in a way.
Yes.
You can't coast. The tide will not carry you, so you have to find ways to, create your own environment and create your own inertia to move the things you're doing forward, because you won't be carried anymore by the mainstream. So you have to just go, and I think that's ultimately a good thing.
Well, Sue, it's bad that people kiss your ass. It's bad for your soul. You must deal with that.
No, I think I deal with people that lie to me all the time. Yes. So that is a version of kissing your ass.
Of course.
People lie. So people make things, you don't get a lot of good feedback all the time, but then there are people that I trust to give me real feedback, and they're not people that I'm usually paying. You start paying people, that can get complicated, but there are some people that I pay that I do trust to give me real feedback. But then there are also a lot of people that earn money off when I earn money that tell me everything's great all the time. And I go, I don't know if that was great. And I go, no, it was great. Like, their job is to just keep you in a positive mind frame so that you keep earning money. Their job is not to bring any negative or real things to the forefront.
I mean, don't you think it's good for you to be attacked and confronted and belittled and humiliated? I think it's brought to who you really are once again.
I think it's certainly good if you're a creative person.
Yes.
You have to create and you have to shake yourself out of a comfort zone for sure. Yeah.
Do you get enough hate that it keeps you human?
I think so. I think I get enough hate.
You got enough today?
I think I get enough of people that don't like what I do or say. For sure. I think things are appropriately difficult, meaning like I have friction and that's good. I think that, people, I'm not a person who, is beloved with a lot of what I say, but my fans are people that like what I do, like me, but then there are people that need some convincing. I think that's good. I don't mind that when I sit down with people and, my manager and people like that will tell me, they go, yeah, they like you, but they don't know really who you are. I think you get a lot of similar stuff where people go, well, they have ideas about you that are not from you. They are just out there. So,
well, I agree. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being attacked for your actual crimes. There's nothing wrong with that. And I welcome it. It's being called names that actually aren't accurate.
Yeah.
For sure. I once was talking to a New York Times reporter who was telling me what a racist I was.
Yeah.
And I said, first of all, I would tell you if I was a racist. I'm really not a racist. I'm actually a sexist.
Right.
And which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Sort of true. And I thought, that's a good line.
Yeah.
Didn't print it.
No, they won't print it.
If someone said that to me in an interview, I would print that.
Yeah, I participated once. I don't know I know some people in journalism, but I participated once in this thing where there's a few journalists that wanted to talk to a comedian because they were like, we want to start using more comedy in our pieces. And I was like, wait, what?
Got water. Open the bar.
And they were just these totally unfunny people. It was just tough. I was like, guys, just write the fucking news. But they wanted what
did you tell them?
I just said, I don't know. I think people that are good at this stuff are good at it, and I can't tell you how to make something funny, because they were basically saying we think that our reach will grow dramatically if we're funny. And I go, it might grow dramatically if you reported facts. That might.
Did they laugh?
No, they didn't. They were like, well. So that's all.
Are there any journalists you like or read or trust?
Sure. I mean, there's people that I read all the time.
Like who?
I read Andrew Sullivan a lot. I don't always agree with him, but I think he's worth a read. Smart. I've read Seymour Hersh, every article that he writes.
Good for me too.
I read Barry Weiss. I'll read the Free Press, whether I agree or not.
Taibbi.
I'll read Taibbi. I'll read your stuff, Daily Caller, people that have written there. I've read. And then I'll read Thomas Friedman. I'll read Nicholas Crystal. I'll read the Times editor. I read Washington Post. I'll read Ann Applebaum in the Atlantic. And I disagree with her. I don't want to go to Russia tomorrow. I have an engagement. Thank you. I have a lunch. She's very hyped about the Russia thing. God bless. But I have things.
Why is she so mad at Russia?
I don't know. They all want to go to war with Russia. I have things.
What is that?
I have a kitchen renovation.
And do you think, by the way, it's a little weird as you're